When Battlefront 2 updates were officially called off last year so DICE could better achieve their goal for Battlefield 6, the Star Wars community pretty much had nothing to look forward to gaming-wise in 2020. And since the Disney EA deal was ending soon, there was no chance they could make a Battlefront 3 until at least 2023. But a few days ago, there was a tweet from Lucasfilm Games that said, "We are thrilled to announce that we are working with Ubisoft to create an open-world, story-driven Star Wars game." At first, this may seem like it has nothing to do with Battlefront 3, but what it means is what matters. Disney has now changed the deal so that EA isn't the only one to make Star Wars games. So EA now has permission to make a Battlefront 3 without the legal issues of a license ending. So here is 10 things that us Star Wars fans want from a Battlefront 3, ranked from least important to most important. Number 10 is being able to get out of vehicles mid-fight, and there's two ways they can go with this. They could go the Battlefield way and change it so instead of having the point system from Battlefront 2 to choose your vehicle, vehicles will spawn in places of the map for anyone to get into, and then whenever they would like to, they can just hop out with the same soldier they had before. Or they can keep the point system and just let you get out as a generic soldier if they decide to keep classes, which leads me to another thing I would like to see. Individualize Battlefront from Battlefield. In Battlefront 2, the 4 classes feel like they were exactly pulled from Battlefield, and this stands true for many other things. Battlefront 2 felt exactly like Battlefield with a Star Wars makeover, and we want an original game, not a mod for Battlefield 5. They need to remove classes and make more original modes so that it doesn't feel like a port. Number 8 is a first-person hero view. What I mean by this is when I'm playing as a hero that is using a blaster or a lightsaber, that I am no longer forced to use third-person view. I think it would be really cool to see straight out the eyes of Anakin Skywalker's and see that blue lightsaber held within my own hands. Or when I'm playing as Boba Fett, I can see the EE3 in my hands, just like if I were playing as a soldier. Number 7 is a free-to-play Battle Royale. To see a Star Wars Battle Royale would be amazing, and they could make it incredible if they used their assets, but unfortunately, I don't see this happening, because DICE may be afraid to make another Battle Royale after the horrendous launch of Firestorm, and I also think EA wouldn't want to create another Battle Royale that would compete with Apex, but we can still dream, I guess. Number 6 is a more connected campaign. Battlefront 2's campaign kinda sucked, and part of it was because it didn't feel very connected to the movies, and because it was tying into the sequels more than anything. I think something people would really like to see is a campaign set between Episode 1 and Episode 2, because that is a very unexplored time in the Star Wars universe. Imagine a campaign where your task is to set up the clones or something, or even just playing as Anakin and Obi-Wan. As long as it feels meaningful, I think a good campaign could be a really huge part of Battlefront 3. Number 5 is better character and hero customization. Battlefront 2 had some cool features such as the hero costumes and the clone trooper armor sets, but heroes had very little costumes and the clones were about the only soldiers you could customize. Battlefront 3 should have a ton more hero costumes and way more customizable sets on every soldier from every era. Next up, we need better lightsaber combat. While Battlefront 2's lightsaber combat was good, it feels lacking compared to other Star Wars games. The PvP in the Souls games show that they could implement a Jedi Fallen Order-like combat system in the heroes' movesets. Battlefront 2's system felt like you just needed to spam and block until you get low and run away, but a roll system and lock-on could work very well to better the 1v1 combat of a lightsaber duel. Number 2. Way more blasters. Battlefront 2 felt very lacking in blasters and very repetitive, with no variety between guns. Battlefront 3 needs at least double the amount of the second game, and they shouldn't be locked behind a class system. Let us pick our blaster, a perk, and a card system that allows one grenade and one other ability. They need to have a bolt-action sniper that does more damage, and an ADS feature on the guns. The cooldown system is fine, but I think there could be a way to improve on it. They need more guns to make it more replayable and less repetitive. Number 1 is obviously more heroes. Way more heroes. In Battlefront 2, there were countless heroes, especially from the Clone Wars era, that they never added. Ahsoka, Ventress, Mace Windu, Jango Fett, The Mandalorian, Plo Koon, Padme, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Lightsaber Palpatine, just to name a few. Battlefront 3 needs way more to innovate and feel new and caring to all the eras of Star Wars. There are many more things DICE could add, but those are the 10 things I think are the most important. If you disagree, let me know why, and if you haven't yet, and you would like to, feel free to subscribe, and until the next video, I'll see you later.